Okay, don't worry. Okay, thank you very much, Harrison. Hi, Ford. Good morning. This is so smart for you to get on the virtual and do virtual with us today. I love it. What a good idea.
Forty's got a little runny nose, and so we're just going to make sure we're good. And we figured out how to use the Magnify.
Oh, awesome. Okay, good. Oh, thank you so much for being like extra super duper careful. That's kind of fun, Ford. You get to do it virtually. That's kind of fun. Do you want to say hi to everybody in class? Okay, let me show everybody. So Ford has just a little runny nose today, so he's gonna stay home. But look, there he is. Hi, Ford. There's everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Charles. Hi, Aya. Hi, Finn. Hi, Catherine. How's everybody doing this morning? Okay, let's go over our schedule real fast. Colin, put your mask up, please. Let's go over our schedule real fast, and then we'll finish the book that we were reading yesterday in story time that we ran out of time to finish it, so we'll finish it. Catherine, did you have something you want to say? You want to take yourself off mute?
Can you also finish that Side Eye book?
We will inside.
I have to take a shot tomorrow.
You do? Oh my goodness, is it a flu shot? It's probably a flu shot because it's flu shot time. But I know they hurt a little bit, but they're really good because then you probably won't get the flu, right? So
it's not like that cold spray.
Yeah, the cold spray, do they put like a cold spray on your arm before they give you the shot? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Aya and I got our flu shots last week, right? And somebody else did too, I remember. Okay, all right, let's go over our schedule.
That was for it.
Was that Aya? Yeah. Let's check off, drop off and coloring. We're gonna do morning meeting now, and then journals, then math, then snack and recess, then library, then foundations, then science. I'm super excited about science because we get to finish making our ice cube structures and share them with each other. And then tomorrow, you get 2 ice cubes and we're gonna test them out tomorrow. After science, we're gonna do some story time and then pack up and go home. Ooh, looks good, Catherine.
I don't have one.
That's okay, yours is in the classroom and you are almost done with it. If you're home, if you come to school tomorrow, we'll have time to finish it tomorrow before you do your ice cubes, okay? And if you stay home again tomorrow, I bet you can make a new ice cube structure at home if you need to, okay? All right, let's finish that book we were reading yesterday in story time. Adeline's letting us borrow it. It's called If I Built a Car. And this kid is talking about what his car would look like if he could build one. Good morning, Isley. Hi, sweetie. And he did a design for his car before he started building it, just like you all did with your ice cube structures.
Guess what? I'm sticking to my hair.
Oh. Come with me now and I'll show you inside. I've put in a couch and it's comfy and wide. Plus a fireplace, a fish tank, and here's something cool. The floor can slide open. And look, there's a pool. What? That's the inside of his car? That's so cool. Oh my goodness, what if cars really looked like that inside? Now, step right this way to the back of the car and note the red button marked Instant Snack Bar. Say you were hungry and wanted a treat, just press it and instantly good things to eat appear in a flash, anything that you please, from heated pudding to aerosol cheese. Oh my goodness, aerosol cheese is cheese that comes in a can. Yikes. And after you've eaten, you might like a nap. And Robert the robot makes napping a snap. I've built him right into the back of the chair. He's out of the way. You won't know that he's there. But when you get sleepy and rise from your seat, the chair spins around without missing a beat. Robert the robot will take the controls, and he's guaranteed not to hit telephone poles. I see you're impressed with all that's inside. So start up the motor. Let's go for a ride. A car that smells good? Now that's something new. But if I built a car, that's just what I do. Inside the engine, I'll add a machine to capture the odor of burned gasoline and change it to something more pleasant to noses, like blueberry muffins or freshly picked roses. Now that you're cruising, let's head to the lake. There's no need to panic or slam on the brake. My car can do something that's very few can. The fenders will float like a catamaran. A catamaran is a type of boat. We're skimming the waves and we're having a ball. But wait, hold your horses, because that isn't all. Boating is fine till we get the urge to dive underwater. Then, just hit submerge. Robert will dive us with a burble about. We can see catfish and we can see trout. We might even spy the shy stickleback gar from inside our fabulous waterproof car. So let's see, he named 3 types of fish. There's catfish. Catfish have those little whiskers on their faces like a cat would. So that's why they call them catfish. There's trout. There's some trout. And then a gar. This is what gar look like at the bottom. Those are the 3 types of fish. Last but not least, the best feature of all comes down to a button that's shiny and small. Push it, and then in the wink of an eye, the car will take off. We'll be up in the sky. We'll fly over land, we'll fly over seas to Alaska, Nebraska, Bermuda, Belize, or take a vacation when things start to freeze and fly us all down to the Florida Keys. The Florida Keys are some islands in Florida, and it's nice and warm and sunny there. My car will be cool, my car will be keen, my car will be one big fantastic machine. The toast of the town, the cream of the crop, the belle of the ball, and the tip of the top. My car will be famous from here to Peru. If I built a car, that's just what I do. So that whole time, he was in the back seat telling his dad what kind of car he would build that whole time. Because look, in the beginning of the book, he was driving around with probably his dad, but maybe it's somebody else. And he was thinking, if I could build a car, and then all of this was telling his grown-up what his car would be like if he could build one. Pretty cool. And look, now he's starting to make the plans in real life. So maybe he really is gonna build a car.
Oh,
Pretty cool. All right, Adeline, thank you so much for letting us borrow this book. I'll put it right here and I'll clean it, and then I'll put it back in your red folder to take home. All right, everybody. So for morning meeting, we've gone over the schedule. We've read a book. Now let's do some calendar. So I'm going to move my cart over here to our calendar. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys, little cords are all caught. Okay. All right, so there is my September calendar. It's a little hard to see. 1 second, let me fix the cords. Sorry, it's so patient. Okay, I got it. Woo! All right, so Claire said if you're having trouble seeing, you can look right up there, okay? Is that good? All right, let's look at our calendar. Here is the month that we're in. Do y'all remember the month? Y'all remember? Starts with an yes.
September.
Good job, September.
September.
Very good. It starts with what letter?
S.
Yeah, S. Awesome. So what
Oh.
sound? What sound does September start with?
S.
Good. Sound. What letter does September end with?
Oh.
An R. What sound does September? Sound. Very good.
I have
Y'all.
Halloween decorations up.
Cool. Y'all, this is the very last day of September. It's the very last day of the month. Because look, yesterday was September 29th. What comes after 29? Let's see, 27, 28, 29,
23.
30. So here,
22.
here's my 30. So it is September 30th. And that's the very last day of the month. So later on today.
Guess what? October is my mommy's birthday month.
That's your mom's birthday month? That's awesome. So it's the very last day of the month. So later today, hold on guys, let's mute for 1 second. Later today, I'm gonna take down our September calendar. And what month am I gonna put up?
An October calendar.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up October. Tomorrow is the first day in October. That is very exciting. We get a new month tomorrow. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. This was the beginning of the month. This was the middle of the month. This is the end of the month. What part of the month are we in now? Yes, we're definitely in the end of the month, right?
Yeah,
In
we're
fact,
definitely in there.
yes, in fact, it's the very, very end of the month because tomorrow is the first day in October. How exciting. Let's figure out the day of the week. We point to the date and we go up, 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 up. It starts with a W and W makes a wah, wah sound. So what's the day of the week?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Nice job, everybody. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna move my arrow from Tuesday down to Wednesday with the W. All right, and the weather today is the same as yesterday in Austin. The season is fall. The weather is sunny and cold. It's pretty chilly here, but it's gonna be warm later today. Okay, let's do our day of school. We are really filling up a lot. Yesterday was our 25th day of school. Oh my goodness, that's so much. What do you think today is? What comes after 25?
26.
You think 26? Okay, let's count to make sure that we're right, okay? All the way from 1. That's a lot of counting. Are y'all ready?
I also need some toast.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's see. 26. Today's 26. What two numbers are in 26? A 2 and a 6.
Yeah, 2 and a 6. Make 26 a 2 and a 6. So look,
The 2 and a 6.
all the numbers in this row have a 1 at the end. All the numbers in this row have a 2 at the end. All the numbers in this row have a 3 at the end. Look at that. We just have 2 new letters a week. So our new letters this week are A and G. We're gonna do G words today in journals. Okay, let's do a new pattern that Harrison made us. Let's see, it looks like we just need to put 1
First, can we do it by number?
more triangle there, and then I think we're all ready.
Miss Vanna, when you first, can we do it by number?
Sure. So Ford wants to do the new pattern by number first. Okay. Are we ready? Here we go.
Ready.
1,
1,
2, 2, 3,
3,
3,
1,
4, 4.
4,
1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
3.
3 would be next. Good job. How else would y'all? Oh, Adeline wants to do it by letter. Sure. A, B, B, C, C, D, D. A, B, B,
C.
C. Good job. Ooh, now they want to do it by color. Sure. Should we say this is orange or yellow? What do you think?
Yellow.
Some of you say orange and some of you say yellow. I don't know. You can say whatever you want. I'm going to say orange, okay? But you can say yellow if you want. Okay, here we go. Orange, blue, blue, green, 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 green. Orange, blue, blue, green, 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 green would be next. That's a lot of green. All right, everybody. Nice work with calendar today. Let's go see what's next on our journals. Oops, I meant let's go see what's next on our calendar. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, Adeline. Let's do some checking off on our calendar. All right, so we're gonna check off morning meeting. We went over the schedule, we read a book, we did calendar. Next on the schedule starts with a J. J makes a J sound. So it's journal, nice. So we're gonna do some J journal now. All right, so if you're at home and if you're in the classroom, go ahead and get your journals out and a pencil. Get your journals and a pencil out. Good job, Wheeler. Harrison, Colin, let's get your journal and a pencil out. Keep looking till you find it. All right, journals and a pencil. Good job, Colin. Now get a pencil out. Okay, and let's see what we're doing in our journal today. Sure, you bring it up to me. Yesterday was September 29th, 2020, and we did A words. And I wrote alien and drew an alien spaceship. Today, it says G words. Now we're going to come up with as many words as we can that start with a G sound, a G. But first, we need to write the date. So here's the date right here. SEP stands for September. We just figured out it's September 30th, a 3 and a 0. And the year 2020 is 2020.
What do we have to write today?
So we're about to find out. So kids at home, if your parents want to write the date with like a yellow marker or a highlighter, and then you can trace it, or you could just trace it right off the board right here. It's up to you. So before we start coming up with our G words, let's all write the date up here at the top. Okay, so get out a pencil and let's see. The first letter is a capital S. So I'm going to write a capital S at the top. Gotta use regular pencil. The next letter is an E. Try to do a lowercase e if you can. Next letter is a P. And then we just figured out in calendar that the date is the 30th, the last day in September. And 30 is a 30. And Colin, did you find the right page? And now we just need to write the year. 2020. 2020. It's kind of like a pattern. 2020.
Now all we do is have to like keyboard. That's it.
You okay, Elliot? Okay, so I'm going to give everybody a minute to write the date. And then we'll start coming up with words that start with a G, a G sound.
G-word. Go ahead and trace the date.
Okay, I see a lot of hands up for words that start with G. I'm going to call on everybody eventually. Don't worry, just be patient. Okay, keep your hand raised. I'm call on everybody eventually. I see a lot of hands raised on the computer and a lot of hands raised in the classroom too. Adeline, do you have a word that starts with G, a G sound? What was it? Ooh, Adeline said jam. That is close. But listen, jam. That's actually a J, like journals. Let's see, let's try to come up with a word that starts with a G sound, like G. What do you think, Ford?
Gorilla.
Gorilla, let's think about it. Gorilla. Does that start with a G sound? Yeah, that starts with a G sound. Okay, let's write gorilla. So you can start writing in your journals. If you want to write gorilla, you can start writing gorilla. I'm not very good at drawing gorillas, but I'll try. I think they have like little ears. I don't know, kind of looks like a bear or something, but that's supposed to be a gorilla. Vina, do you have a word that starts with a G? Oh, Vina said growl, like growl starts with a G.
That's a fail. I have the G word.
Oh, so, well then keep raising your hand. I'll call on you just a second. And then she also said grouchy. Like sometimes in the morning when you're sleepy, you could be kind of grouchy. Means you're kind of upset if you're grouchy. So I'll do like a little upset sign, okay? Catherine, do you have a G word? Quietly raise your hand. What was it, sweetie?
Guts.
Guts. Like, these are my guts down there. Like your stomach, your guts. Okay. This is guts. Oh no. I don't know how to draw guts. I don't know. Maybe I'll draw like a person. And then like a bunch of squiggly lines for his intestines and like an arrow pointing to his guts. I don't know. That'll help you remember that this says guts. Wheeler, what's your G word? Okay, starts with a G sound. What is it? Okay, so Wheeler said game. Game starts with a G. And let's see, we'll draw like a board game. There we go. And then what was your other word?
Girl.
Girl. Girl also starts with a G. Girl.
Garlic.
Yeah, girl. Aya, did you have a G word? What's your G word?
Goat.
Oh, that's a great one. Goat starts with a G. Goat. Let's see, I'll draw.
And I have a baby goat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's so cute. Let's see, I'll draw a whole.
How you spell that? Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I'll try
that's supposed
to draw
to be a goat. Let's see.
No, I'll try to draw your fat belly goat.
It does look like a big fat billy goat. Okay, let's see. Isley, do you have a word that starts with a G? A g sound.
Great.
Grapes. Yes, that's a wonderful one. Grape starts with a G. Like I had some grapes as a snack. Some grapes. Wheeler, do you have a word that starts with G? A g sound?
Go.
Go. Wheeler says that go starts with G. Go. Yeah.
And
Go.
so I think there's something going.
Yeah, we could draw like an arrow or something that's like go. Very good. Let's see. Ford, do you have a word that starts with G?
Go.
Oh, Ford, you're muted, sweetie. You want to unmute yourself and tell me your word that starts with G?
I'm not muted.
Now you're not? What's your word that starts with G?
Get.
Get. Yes, like please go get that pencil for me. Get. Go. Get. Nice. Catherine, what's your word that starts with G?
Gate.
Gate. Y'all are thinking of so many. Gate starts with a G. Like don't leave the gate open. Let's see. That's supposed to be a picture of a gate. Vina, what's your word that starts with G? Ooh, Vina said grass starts with G. Grab, like grab this marker. Grab starts with a G. Great. Wheeler, what's your word that starts with G? What was it? Grandma? Oh, Wheeler says grandma starts with G. Yes, that's right. We all love our grandmas. I love my grandma. I'll draw a grandma with some glasses. There's a grandma. Yeah, it does. Oh my goodness. Charles, what's your word that starts with G? Oh, Charles, you're muted, so you want to unmute yourself? Okay.
Goofy, garage, and Gallic, and great.
Ooh, so okay.
Gallic.
Garage. Okay, let me write them. So we've got
Great. What's the last one? And garage.
great. Great starts with a G, so I'll do like a check mark, like great job. And then you said garage starts with a G. Garage. Let's see, there's a picture of a garage. And then we have gorilla. And then what was your last one? What was your other G word?
Goofy.
Goofy. Yes, to be like silly or goofy. Goofy. I'm running out of room. You're coming up with so many. Okay, Ford. Maybe this can be our Ford and then Aya. Last one. What do you think, Ford?
I have 4.
What? I don't have that much room.
Goo?
Goo, like slime and goo.
Yeah, goo.
Sure. Goo. Okay, what's your other one?
Grandparents.
Grandparents, nice. Ooh, great handwriting, Catherine. Okay.
And I have another.
Uh,
Grandpa.
okay, we could do grandpa. Draw a picture of a grandpa.
And I have one more.
Okay. Madison, will you write some of these, please? Did you think of your other G word, a word that starts with G, G? What do you think? Let me know if you remember, okay?
You say G.
A G, G.
Something and you say G.
Oh, like gee whiz, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's like this. Gee whiz. Okay, Aya, you have your hand raised. Good.
Gap, like where you get your clothes, the Gap.
Oh, like the store, the Gap?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me move this back so we can see.
So my dad got me some of my clothes.
Okay, the Gap.
All of them? The Gap.
Yeah,
You could like draw a picture of a little store or something.
the store you could get your clothes at. Wheeler, what's your word that starts with G? Oh, he says gooey starts with G, like a warm gooey slime or warm gooey chocolate chip cookie. Gooey. Gooey.
Go.
I'll draw
Miss
like
Van
a
der Ende?
gooey chocolate chip cookie. Yes.
Miss Van der Ende?
Yeah.
What's that one up there at the very top?
We have
Next
Gap.
to Giggle? No.
Goo.
That one.
That's goo.
Oh.
Like slime,
Goo.
goo. Charles, what's your word that starts with G?
Oh, because I didn't know what that was. What's this one? It doesn't start with a G. It's a dog's name that was alive.
You what? I couldn't hear you, sweetie.
A dog passed away, but I remember her name.
Oh,
Georgie.
what was your dog's name?
Georgie.
Oh, that's so sweet. And so you still remember that your dog, she passed away, but you still remember and you still love her.
That's my, that's also my G word.
Okay, and your dog's name, I couldn't hear you too well. Was it Grizzly?
Georgie.
I can't hear you that well.
Say it again.
Do you want to?
Georgie.
Oh, Georgie. Is that what you're saying, Georgie? Oh, that's such a sweet name for a dog. And you're right, Georgie. It sounds like a J, but you're right, it's a G. Yeah, we could write Georgie, and then you could draw a picture of your dog. That's so sweet that you still love her and still remember the dog, even though it passed away. All right, let's see. I think we're pretty much out of room for writing any G words. Wheeler and Ford, last one, okay? Wheeler, what's your G word? Jump. You're so close, but it's a J. Good try, though. Ford, last one. What's your G word?
Garbage.
Garbage. Yes. Garbage. Colin, good job raising your hand. What do you need? You have a G word? Yeah.
What does this spell?
You did growl and gooey. What was your G word? Drawing. Drawing. Good try, but that's a I love how you chose the date. And I love how you
I have two G words.
Which word? Let's get one of these to write in your journal. Ooh, nice job. Wheeler, which G word are you going to write?
I do not know how to do this one.
Okay.
Gooey?
This one.
Good.
Pro?
Okay, let's see, we came up with one more. We're gonna write good. I'll draw a check mark, like good job. Okay, everybody, let's write some of these G words, these words that start with g. Yes, Vina? Yes, okay. Or you could write gum, like you're chewing on a piece of gum. All right, I'm gonna leave this up here for kids at home. You can write some of these G words, okay, and then draw pictures to go with them. See if I can. There we go. All right, so let's see. Oh, Harrison wrote 2 G words. Oh, we were having G words anything. Uh-oh. Oh, you haven't written any? Which words do you want to write? I have one more. Now we're writing G words now. Which ones do you want to write?
I do it. Yeah, but I did.
You could write gum. You could write.
I have to tell you something.
Which one?
Mandarin.
Oh,
One
raise your hand up. You're-
one. Good. Good.
Oh,
Good.
so this is the word you're going to write, Wheeler, if you want to write go. It's G-O, okay? Okay, Ellie, good job
I
writing.
did the splash and a splash plus.
Ooh, for garbage. Garbage, I love it. Very good. Which one do you want to write? Do you want to write garbage and then draw a dump truck?
I did 4. I did 4 words.
I can help you. Do you want to write garbage? Yeah. Okay. And then you can draw a garbage truck.
Is it gun or gum?
Go.
Gum?
Okay, where's your pencil?
Go gumball?
Draw a gate. Oh, you want to do gate? Okay. So here's
I'm gonna make a big gumball.
Here's gate.
Look, the section has a real big gumball. I'm gonna color it in.
Yes, good job, Wheeler.
I have one more jet ski.
What was it for?
I have one. I have another one.
What is
Jet
it?
ski.
Are you saying jets? Jet ski?
Yeah.
You're close, but jet is a J. I know it's tricky because sometimes sound is a G, sometimes it's a J. I know it's tricky, guys. We're gonna watch 2 next week about we had PE yesterday, remember?
Get a big gumball. I am done writing all of mine.
Nice job. Anybody want to show me their journals at home? Beautiful handwriting, Catherine. Wonderful. Harrison Wheeler, awesome handwriting. I love how Adeline and Vina are writing. Colin, do you have your pencil out? Did you trace the words?
Yeah.
Good.
I brought it again. Can I be done?
Yes, you sure can. We're about to start math.
Move your pencil out. And you-
Middle school gonna open.
Doing schools here.
So all the years not in the school now.
All the years? Just a couple of months, dude. Don't worry about yourself.
Okay, we're gonna have about 1 more minute to finish up our journals and then we'll start math. We got about 1 more minute to finish up our writing And then we're gonna start some math. So Emma, you can go down. Hey, great job. That is fantastic. Good job, Colin. Nice work. Wheeler, you can put your journal away, Colin and Wheeler, if you want. If you want to, you can put your journal away. Oh, no, we can have nap and then recess.
Oh no.
Nap and recess after nap. Back in your back. Well, you can look at your schedule on your desk and see. All right, let's do some checking off on our schedule. If you're still writing your journal, that's okay. You can keep writing for a little bit. I'll leave these words up here. But let's do some checking off. Let's check off journal. What is next on our schedule?
I have
What's
a
next?
question.
It's math. Math is next. Isley, what's your question, sweetie? Beautiful, Vina. Good job.
I want to show you my journal.
Let's
I
see.
wrote 4 of the words.
Love it. You wrote 4 words in your journal today. That's awesome. Nice writing, Isley. Thanks for showing me. Okay, let's all get our math books out. We're going to get our dark orange math textbooks out. Yes, Vina. Oh, Vina wants to show her journal real fast before we start. Okay, Vina, you want to come show? Yes, make sure you wash your hands. And Harrison, put your mask up, sweetie.
This is gum. This is good. Like this person did her homework and
When Harrison gets back.
and she did it right. And this is go, like a car that's gonna go. That's why the air is pointing like forward. This is great.
Oh, very nice. Thank you for sharing.
Still mine.
Okay, so Adeline's going to share hers and then Ford. All right, Adeline's journal. Beautiful illustrations. She wrote a lot of words. Very good. Gorilla and grouchy and game. Wonderful. Thank you, Adeline. And Ford, you wanted to share yours too?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't have a journal, so I just have to use a piece of paper.
That's okay. Yeah, you can totally use a piece of paper. Very nice. And also, Ford.
This is
I-
gum.
Okay.
This is garbage, and this is gate. This is go. This is good, and this is great.
Very good, Ford. Now, I know that you don't have your math book at home, Ford, but we're going to be practice writing our number 3s. So you can really just use any piece of paper, okay? All right. All right, let's get the screen down. So does everybody have, you're going to need a pencil, yes. So does everybody have a pencil and their math books out? We're going to get a pencil and your math books out. And math books look like this. They're the dark orange math textbooks. You can go. Dark orange math textbooks. And we're going to turn to page 32. Harrison, where are you going? Okay, okay. You can both go. Make sure you wash your hands. Don't be gone long. So we're going to turn to page 32, a 3 and a 2 in our dark orange math textbooks. I'm going to help the kids in class get to the right page, okay? Oh, good. You're getting your pencil up. Do you want me to help you find the math book page, Elliot?
I've already done a lot of quiz.
You're almost there, Wheeler. you guys. Okay, so let's see on page 32. Everybody has a pencil. Let's see what the directions say. This little kid is telling us trace and write. So we're going to trace that 3-leaf clover. Can you count the leaves? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to write in black marker so y'all can see really well at home, but I want you to write in pencil and trace in pencil, okay? All right, Colin Harrison, I got the right page for you, so get a pencil out. So we're going to trace this 3-leaf clover because it has 3 leaves, and we're working on the number 3 today. So there we go. Trace that 3-leaf clover. And Ford, maybe you could try to draw a 3-leaf clover if you wanted. And you can try to write some number 3s on a piece of paper, Ford, because I know you don't have your math book at home, sweetie. So once you're, oh, Colin, look what we're doing. Look up here. Here, Colin, you can look up there. Do you see how I've traced the 3-leaf clover? That's what you're going to do. Wonderful, Colin.
I don't want to draw 3-leaf clover.
You don't have to, but can you practice drawing some number 3s or writing some number 3s? Okay. So now that I'm done tracing my 3-leaf clover, now I'm going to practice tracing their 3s. Nice tracing, Colin. Now let's practice tracing these 3s. Good tracing, everybody.
I'm almost finished with my 3s.
Cool, good job, Ford. Nice job, Aya, thanks for showing me. Okay, now I want you to write. Good job, now write 3 3s by yourself on your own down here. Write 1, 2, 3 number 3s by yourself. Good job, Colin. Nice work, Adeline. Good job, Vina. Wonderful, Wheeler. Good job, Harrison. We'll do that one next. Nice job, Colin. Did you do some tracing, Elliot? Good. I love how you have your pencil out. Good job, Isley. Very nice tracing. Yes, very good. Okay, now let's work on the next page. This is page 33. A 3 and a 3, page 33, and it looks like this.
And that's all those 3s I made.
Very nice, Ford. Okay, and now the directions say, count and write the numbers. Okay, well, let's see. How many things of jugs of milk are there? 1, 2. There's 2. Good job, Catherine. So you're going to write a number 2. Now, I'm using a black marker so you can see at home, but make sure you all use pencil. Colin, did you write a number 2? And kids in the classroom, you can always look up here. Harrison, you can always look up here, see, if you need to see better. Also, Harrison, put your mask up. Very good. Can you write it in the box next time, Wheeler? Okay, now let's count the red cups. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to write a number 3 in that box. All right, let's count. Nice job, Aya and Isley. Now let's count the big gallon of milk. How many are there? Just 1. So we're just going to write a number 1 in the box. Good job, Wheeler. Nice job, Colin and Harrison. Okay, and last one. How many little cartons of milk are there? 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna write another number 3 in that box. That's tomorrow, Wheeler. All right, let's see. Aya, very nice writing. Ford, good writing. Catherine, wonderful. All right, everybody, this was great number practice writing. Charles, fantastic. Wonderful, Vina. Can I what?
What are we gonna do next?
Okay, so let's see what's next on our schedule. Let's go ahead and close our math books. Nice writing, Isley. We're gonna put our math books away. And let's see what is next on our schedule. All right, let's come over here to our schedule.
Yeah, schedule time.
We're gonna check off math. Y'all did great practicing writing your 3s. Next on our schedule for the kids in the classroom is snack and recess. So the kids at home, you have a break. And when we come back, we're gonna do library with Miss Eccles. Now, Miss Eccles is gonna use my Zoom. She's gonna use this Zoom. So if you want, you can stay signed in if you want to, but you don't have to, okay? All right, let's say bye to everybody and we will see you after the break.
Bye, 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 bye. 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 Once and for all. Wanna do dice breakers forward? I don't have my dice. I don't know where they are. Okay. Ask Cashwood. Okay. Are you trying to look?
Does she feel softer now that she's clean?
Yeah.
That's good. Isaac, can you bring me her little integral one, the tiny one that I can fit food in?
Sure.
Great. Bird's gonna just walk out on my neck. I don't think so. You're not going outside.
Coins. You're so cute. I couldn't be over.
Actually, uncover her other bowls and make sure she touches the water.
Okay. Mom, Dad, there's not in your other bowl. You're so cute. Wonderful piece.
Hello. Hey.
Just checking in. Do you need anything else? I'll send you an email to the date of the loan.
What was it?
They all strike that 23rd, April 23rd.
So how many, was it like far enough that we have to do what she was saying?
Oh, I didn't read everything. I just answered your question. Hold on just a minute. And in answer to your name, she had like 55 hours on her time sheet, not counting her preaching hours, so for 2 weeks. So I'm assuming she took 30 hours a week.
Oh, okay. She doesn't have very many teaching hours, though. But 55 is close anyway, so she should be fine.
Yeah, 55 were up for web time, so she only needed 5 more for teaching.
Yeah, so she's fine.
You got that.
Yep.
Okay. $10 months, okay. Month, 10 months, that's a week, or 24 week period. Okay.
So we have time then?
Yeah, it looks like we have 6 months to 10 months. The rules confirm that the deferral period for payment of principal and interest will only been April.
Okay, so it would have been October, but now they're, okay.
I'm sorry.
So it would have been October, but now they're extending it to 10 months.
Right. First month for this application is submitted to the lender within 10 months after submitting a 24-week period, and the borrower will not have to pay principal and interest payments. So she's advising that you hold off on applying for loan forgiveness because she thinks Congress can do something.
Yeah, she told me that before too. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't time yet, you know?
No. So,
Sounds good.
smaller loans will be given on that. Okay, all right, yeah, all right, so I sent you the date, it's April 23rd, I couldn't remember if it's 23rd or 24th, but I was pretty impressed, I remember that much stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's great.
I was gonna send it to you yesterday when I was working, I was like, I think it's the 24th, but, like, no, I need to get it, I think it's.
Who was the other person that I was asking about their hours?
Janine.
Oh, I thought I said 2 people. Okay, what about mine?
Maya does not have very many web time hours, I don't think. She's not had an insurance issue.
No, but we might have to start offering it to her because I think she might be getting upset. But I think she's teaching like over 20 hours.
Maya had a total of 70 hours for the day period. So that's over 30 hours a week.
Yeah. And how long has that been that she's had that much?
I don't know, I have to do a.
Because I think it's once she's done that for 90 days that we have to do something. I think that's what it is.
Does she want insurance?
I don't know. I just have to have her legally sign a paper even if she doesn't.
She had 55 the last time, so no.
That's not.
55 is another 27 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, she might be after the fall. We might look at that again, in December.
Yeah.
Because, we're back into a regular, more regular schedule.
Right.
But at this time, after the letter, 45 hours each period.
Okay. Oh my. I only need one.
she's allergic to all grasses. And, you know, one day you're trying that one, and then the other day you're trying all of it. You know, that makes you
Right. Although ragweed doesn't usually bother me. That usually bothers my family, but doesn't usually bother me. But like mold bothers me. And viruses. Yeah. Yeah, that's like Atticus. He's got it all too. He's allergic to all of them. But when they do his allergy test, and they say, oh no, he's not allergic to anything. I'm like, that's really funny. That's very hilarious.
really.
Yeah, he's allergic to everything. I mean, he's like all year round. You know? Wow.
Now it's allergic to everything. When they did his allergy test a few years back, they came back and were like, well, we don't even really need to reach it. You know how they test.
Right.
You do one big test and then they come back and they do another one for the ones that are a little red or whatever. Yeah. They were like, well, you don't need to bother doing another test.
Yeah, on his blood test, he comes back allergic to everything, but on the scratch test, it said he's not allergic to anything.
Really?
I don't know why, but I just like was like, well, I'm sorry. I watched the chart, and when everybody's having an allergy, it's him. He'll wake up and be all like that. He might be fine for maybe 2 weeks, and he'll wake up and be all like that, and he'll say something's wrong every time. He's never gone more than a couple of weeks of being fine because Austin has been around allergies.
Yeah.
So. Well, at least Alex's test shows it, because you sure have to fight with him to get the blood test.
Alex is bad about taking the stuff he needs to take.
No. Yeah.
And the thing is he's an adult now, and I'm not going to push it. You want to do this? Well, that's up to you. You want to do something about it? And you can now go take it and do it. Because I'm not paying $500 a year for your drugs. That's just on yourself.
Yeah. I just had those drops and he refused to take them too, so I stopped buying them. I'm not going to pay all this money.
Yeah, I mean, they're formulated for him.
Right, exactly.
You know, and I said, not really an insurance thing. You're right. So I'm not the same way about any of this medicine. The only thing I'll find out is, well, because Angela can use it. But anymore, CGM spots, I'm going to buy another CGM. Because we're not using the ones you have,
So why do that?
Yeah,
It has to be their investment. Yep.
yeah.
No, I would used to be like, oh, these drops taste bad. Okay. Well, do you want to keep your allergies going? No. It makes me sweet to me. I don't understand why I could complain about those. Like, there's way worse medicine.
Are these the ones through like an allergy? Or
Yeah.
buy them on the counter? Or
Yeah, no, like Dr. Sauer. Yeah. No, they don't taste that bad to me. I'm not. Oh, he just doesn't remember or something?
Yeah, he just doesn't remember. And then he gets mad if I remind him. So I'm like, okay, well.
Okay, we'll have fun
Yeah,
paying for that.
yeah.
Yeah, you have fun paying for that. That's like my parents paid for my 2 front teeth came out like all messed up when they came in. And so once I was done with braces and everything in high school, my parents paid to have me have like porcelain on my 2 front teeth because it just really bothered my mom. She's a perfectionist, Just bothered her that I was going to be out in the world with imperfect teeth. And so, they were like, don't drink Cokes. It's going to hurt your teeth. And all through college, I was just like addicted to Dr. Pepper. I completely ruined them, So now it's like, well, now if I want that fix, I can buy my own. Right. Yeah. Life threatening. That makes sense. It's just you're just not old enough, and I was even very responsible. But But, you know, I just wasn't old enough to really understand that investment.
Yeah, well, and that's where he is. I think he's old enough to understand. But also, I think he does know it's expensive. And that also may weigh on him if he doesn't want to see the expense. But on the other side of that coin, you know, he does know that this stuff is expensive. So,
Yeah.
but I don't think he realizes just how much, and, you know, you have to be responsible.
Yeah.
You know, you have to take initiative here to be doing this on your own. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
The only way to really get a value is to do it.
Yeah, he's good though. I mean, as long as I don't know what his numbers look like, and that's all on him too. I don't, you know. Let's get him and his doctor. That's just like his laces right now. He needs a new order of laces to implementation 9. And I can't talk to his doctors. You need to call your doctor's office and tell them to take this order because the person needs to cancel it.
Oh, man.
I've never been to this doctor, so I'm like, you're not in. When you run out of laces,
Right.
you're going to be screwed. So you need to try to keep sending them the emails and telling you, like, give you the
Gosh. He needs himself a wife.
you know,
Oh,
do it.
he needs himself a wife. Take care of both.
It's you know, you deal with it. So,
Well, I gotta go. I have a meeting, but I'll talk to you soon.
yeah, if you don't need anything else,
No, I'm good.
I'm out today.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Okay, thanks. Okay.
No, Laura?
We don't have to start paying back our PPP until 10 months after April. So that's when we have to apply for loan forgiveness. Did you get my text that it was in August? You were saying like the whole wrong month?
I gave them August 20th, because that's what it says at the USAA.
Oh, well, then maybe that's when it was.
That's not good.
It was sometime, it was between the 12th and the 25th, so that makes sense. It could have been the 25th.
So we gave USAA a police report.
Who are you talking to now? The police?
This morning? So I think that's gonna get us 250 back on our deductible.
Because it's like, what is that, like hit and run or something?
Yeah, I mean, we have really good coverage.
Are we going to the veteran?
I have to go to the back.
Okay, well, let me know.
Rapunzel to a stolen coral tower that was hidden deep in its secret forest. Rapunzel grew and grew, and so did her hair. The witch let her come because Rapunzel's hair was enchanted and made the evil witch powerful. The girl's hair grew so long that only the tower had. She would roll down to the witch,
My hair is so long. Yeah, I can use it. I'm going to use it. It sounds like gold. Mom,
Yeah, honey.
there's something really bad.
What is it, sweetheart?
Look.
Come here. What happens if you don't keep your toenails cut? They cut themselves, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm in my bedroom.
Mom, you
Those are not gonna get close enough. You can get in our
Always up from her. She did nothing but dream of getting to see the world, know how people were. Those she had only seen in some book from the pages of wishes.
Please, let me out. Even if it's just for a while, walk through the forest. Maybe catch a rabbit or a squirrel. I'd also like to speak with somebody. Oh, Rapunzel, he won't order your imagination. It's a business. And you will never leave this tower. The forest is within the limits of Rapunzel. Anything happened to you? I wouldn't forgive myself. Listen, do something useful. Take the risk with the guys and help you with this potion.
Did receive the wish. When she arrived at home, tired of doing her wish, she would get at her from below. At the top of the tower, days, months, years passed by. Everything was the same for her house. She spent her imprisonment in loneliness, reading a different book every day, and singing the songs.
The witch is never going to leave me. I'll have to stay by myself. One more time. Well, in the meantime, I'll sing you something. I'm gonna go get ready to sing. Some songs that I love. Gotta sing some chorus. That's how it is.
That's cool. See, what she needs. Nice. I heard Uncle bark. What you gonna do?
Play a game on my iPad because it's on the charger.
Nice. You worked it all night long.
So it won't run out of batteries on my next Xbox. And my new game. Hola, new game.
Hola.
Hola. That's okay. It's music. What's wrong with it? It used to have music.
Hold on. Make it stay up. So just go back one. And now do start over. This is a commercial, yeah. There you go. So now you restart it and it should be okay. Yes? So the volume's turned down. Is there a way to turn up the volume? There's noise.
Ding dong. Great. Ding.
daughter?
Remember my toe was bleeding?
Did your daddy fix it?
I put a Band-Aid on it myself.
What? You're all so big. You're so good.
But Mommy, I'm hungry. Can you make me
You're still hungry?
sausage?
What?
I want some sausage.
Oh my god.
But those long ones.
I don't have one. I have small ones, like this.
No.
No. Okay, well, I have to go talk to Dad, and we have to
Okay, fine. I'll have the short one.
have the short ones, and you want to have like cereal.
Cereal. The cinnamon cereal. Mom, cinnamon cereal. My mother, I am their father, for this man.
Here you go, Kate. Be independent.
Mom, it won't open. Mom, this is very hard. I need help. Mommy, it's hard. Can you please come here? Mom, I can't pour this in. I might spill it.
Pour it in just fine.
Don't throw me out here getting messed around. Okay?
Okay. That's me. Get out of here. Mom! 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 The bird just put her tail in my cereal! Really? I don't know. She just put her tail in my cereal. Can I still eat it? No,
It's a very clean bird. It's not clean. She doesn't have any germs.
I don't want it.
She probably just wanted a bite. Don't waste your cereal, actually. That's wasting. You need
You
to eat
can
it.
eat it.
No, you need to eat it.
Well, then I'm saving it.
The bird did not hurt your cereal.
No, I just want to save it, Mom. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Cool. That's so cool. Wow. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. Oka boka.
It's time for, what's her name?
Miss
The
Van.
librarian.
Just fell. Yes. Hi, Ford. Hi, Isley. Did you know that I'm doing school on my iPad? Yeah. I think I knew that. Oh, did you not know that I had? So you knew that I had an iPad all along? I think I knew. Okay, think. Can you see me? No. Can you see me? No. I can't even see your screen. Well, I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. Can you see me now? Yes. Can you see me now? No. Because I'm pooping.
You're so silly.
You're funny, Ford.
Let's see if he can see you now. Now can you see her?
You're in space. I can see you.
She's in outer space right now. Look, she just landed in our backyard. Now she's back home.
Do that again, but in a different way.
Let's see.
Can you see me?
No, we can't see Ford. What happened to Ford? Oh, no, he disappeared. We have to call police. Quick, we have to find Ford. He's disappeared.
Call 911.
Oh, there he is.
Mom, do that again where you put a background.
Oh, we can't find Ford. He's up there. He is.
Do the background.
He's going back to outer space.
And now I'm in my backyard, and now I'm in Florida.
You're in San Francisco.
And now I'm in space again. Now I'm in my backyard again. Now I'm in Florida again. And now I'm in space again.
Okay, now come back home. Push this one. There you are. Where's Ford? I don't see him.
Ford.
There he is.
Oh, there you are.
What are you doing school on, Ford? Do you have an iPad or a computer?
You have an iPad.
You think he has an iPad like you? That's how y'all are talking to each other? Maybe he's on a phone.
Do you have an iPad or a phone?
You have a laptop.
I have a laptop. Cool.
What do you do? What does she do with hers on?
Hi. I
Yeah.
think I might go. Mom, can I have some cold water? Just into the sink.
What's up with it? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Forward. 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 What? Do you know how to play race? What? Do you know how to go all around the city to the last piece of it? I think all of you are following. Finning, yeah. You walk as far as you can. And I did that last night. And I saw the end of the world. Did you know I saw the end of the world before? What?
Friends who are at home.
I saw the end of the world before.
That's Mrs. Eccles. Hi, guys. So
Mrs.
today we're going
Eccles.
to be doing our coloring on our animals that we started and cutting and gluing. So your grown-ups might have printed 2 of these pages. If they didn't, you can just follow along color on scratch paper.
I only have one at my dad's.
Get it out, and you can be coloring your animals while Miss Vanderandy's class is washing their hands.
I only have one of them, Miss
Also,
Eccles.
might have this paper where we're going to sort our animals from if they're a pet animal or a wild animal. And so you might also need yes, scissors and glue. We're going to try some hands-on activities today. Scissors and glue. Thank you. But don't worry, Miss Vanderandy's class is not in here yet, so they haven't gotten quite started.
So go ahead and tell me next time before you do that.
But while we're waiting, you guys could be coloring if you want to.
Yay, Halloween, Halloween.
Oh, no, you're good. I just, no, you're totally good. I just popped in and talked to the kids at home. I was like, do you have your colors? Okay. But is the volume muted? I mean, they probably are talking.
I haven't done this one. Yeah, where can I put the oranges when I'm done?
There we go. Oh, there we go.
And then here's the little speakers. You can turn them up and down.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and then this is from when I cleaned it. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're totally fine. Yeah, you can go ahead. Oh, look. I bet I can do it. So, does that mean, friends, we are updating Miss Vanderandy's schedule? What should I check off? What did you guys just finish? Snack and recess. So I'm going to put a check mark right next to snack and recess. And after snack and recess, it looks like it's library time. So that's why I'm here today. So hi friends and hi friends who are at home. Here is our plan for today. We were working on an animal sort activity on Tuesday, which means we were coloring animals on a sheet of paper that looked like this. Today, we're going to be looking more closely at our animals after we color them, and we're going to be cutting them out and deciding if they are pet animals or wild animals. So for Miss Vandrandy's classroom, I'm about to bring your papers to you, and we're going to color our animals. That is step one. We're going to be coloring our animals. Then step two is going to be cutting them out. Okay, so
I only have that piece of paper at my dad's, so I can't do it today.
okay, so you can color or draw animals, or I'll share my screen so you can see what we're coloring on with us. So I'm gonna go give Ms. Vandrandy's class these papers. All right, and guess what? I know whose papers are whose. Because you can show your names on the back of the stone. So get your colors out, Wheeler.
Okay. Mom, the fish has red eyeshadow.
All right. Harrison. Oh, guess what? I have a new one for you, Adeline.
Right, well, I can keep that area clean, then that wouldn't be a problem, right?
Oh, thank you. It's Adeline. Thank you for letting me know, Harrison. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. There you go. Start by writing your name on the back.
Nothing.
All right. So, Isla, you can help me color on my screen. What color should I do the crocodile in?
Green. Ooh, green.
Green? Okay. And give me tips. When I'm coloring, what should I be thinking about for coloring to make it look nice?
Ooh, a crocodile.
Here?
No.
No? Can you guys give me a tip? What should I do differently? Oh, I should actually color the crocodile. Okay, so I'll undo that. I want to use this guy. All right. Should I color his tail? Is his tail going to be green? Yeah.
Okay, and then.
There we go. What about his tummy? Is it green still? Oh, it's still green. Okay. There we go. How are friends at home doing? Were we able to color? Yeah, I see some coloring going on. All right. What about my, what about my mouse, guys? Do you have any tips? He's already white. I want to give him a color. What's another color a mouse could be? Black or gray. Okay, let's see if I can get there. Ooh, do we like this color? Or do you think I should do it a shade darker or a shade lighter for my mouse? Like that? Oh, someone says a red mouse. Interesting. Gray. I think I'm going to do a gray mouse, but you know what? To incorporate a little red, I'm going to do the ears in like a kind of reddish pink. So here we go. Here's my little mouse. I see Colin coloring. Ooh. So for friends at home, Wheeler is saying that he's coloring his fish in a bright golden color to look like a goldfish. And I'm coloring my mouth. And now I'm going to do my mouth with little pink ears inside of the ears, like that. All right, let's see. Can somebody give me a tip for the lion? What color should I use for my lion?
Orange.
Red and yellow. Okay, okay. Now, this furry part right around him right here, around his head, what do we call that? His mane. That's it. There we go. I see friends coloring so carefully. How are my friends at home doing? I see Isley coloring. I see Birdie's coloring. I'm gonna take a lap around the classroom and see how we're doing with our colors. No, it's not. All right, keep coloring. Lion has a red mane with highlights. And you have a brown mane. What color are you gonna use for your snake? Okay, I'd love to see some green on your snake.
Maybe, or isn't that hot?
Actually, gray.
Oh, a gray snake. All right, Ellie, let's turn our paper over to Okay.
Mom,
Okay.
But Mom, do you know where on your gray
Oh,
is?
no, scissors.
The brown.
I can find them for you. Get up here, start with your color and do.
We're in front of you.
Then, Lions made you're not supposed to be red. They'll
The black cabinet has it?
The one next to our chocolate. I want green.
Oh, what is Selena?
But yeah.
We'll do this one later. Right?
Check your blood sugar right now. In 20 minutes.
All those ones out. Okay.
You did it.
I couldn't find any in there. Are you sure I know what it's about?
Now.
All right, friends, so once we are done coloring, when it comes to cutting our animals, that's step 2. We're going to cut our animals out. So notice right here, it would be really difficult to cut, just if you're to this step, it would be really difficult to cut your animals out because they're really tiny. So we're gonna cut them in a shape. What shape does it look like we're cutting in? Square. So you're gonna follow the lines on the paper with your scissors, and you've got your fingers in them, with your thumb in the small hole, your other fingers in the other, and you're gonna go open, close. And we're just gonna do our best. For our cutting. So let's see, and if you are not done, coloring, you can keep coloring.
I'm cutting mine did coloring.
You're cutting already?
No, I'm did coloring.
All right, I see some friends are still coloring.
I don't know. Mom?
Yeah.
I'm drawing on my line. I'm drawing my line as good as I can.
Great, Isley. Here we go, and I'll turn this around so you guys can see our friends in the classroom. There we go, you see we're all down here cutting. All right, Elliot, are you ready for cutting? I cleaned these scissors all up for you. Okay. The light bulb. All right, and see the lines, you're going to cut the line. All right, I see that Harrison's got his animals. He's cutting them all up. Amazing.
Line. Mom, does line start with an L?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm cutting it out. And I see a lowercase L.
I'm making a fire. Uh-oh, the fire alarm might go off. Just all three of you, okay?
Okay.
Right, so Harrison, looks like you are ready for step 2. So I'm going to give you another piece of paper. If an animal that you cut out could be a pet, you're going to put it on this side of the line. See the P for a pet? All right, if it could be a wild animal, see the picture for the wild horse? You're going to put on the wild animal. You could have a bird as a pet or a wild animal, so you get to decide if you think that should be on the pet side or the wild animal side. Now, what do you think goes right up here on the top? Your name. So you're going to write your name and then start your animal, pet or wild. Now, notice the back, I've got more room, so if you can't fit them all in the front, use the back. Does that make sense? All right, so start with your name right there on top. What's up? Oh, you are doing really well. What about your name? Oh, you can write your name on the back. If you finish it today, you can bring it home. So friends who are at home, we also have this page that has a spot on the top for your name. And as you look at your animals that you have colored and cut out, for example, like this little monkey guy, you would look at the pictures and see how on one side we have a little house for home. This side of the paper, and there's a line on it, it's hard to see in this camera, is for the pets that would, or for the animals that would be pets. If it is a wild animal, then you would glue it on the wild animal side once you've got it cut out in your square. In the back, you've got more room. So for anyone at home, what side should I put this monkey on?
I accidentally did it. Wild. That's okay. Wild.
Wild. So I would get my glue stick, and so I don't get the glue all over my fingers, I'd open it up carefully. And do I need to turn it and so that there's like this much glue out?
No.
Just, is that about enough glue?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I take my glue and I put it right on my little animal right here. Just on my little animal. Now remind me one more time. Should my monkey go on my pet side or my wild side?
Pet. I mean wild.
Wild side. So I take my monkey and I glue him right here.
No, pet.
Then I get another one, another animal, and I make the same choice. Pet animal or wild animal. And if you get confused which is pet or wild, I gave you picture clues. Home is pet. Forest is wild.
Juice land.
Okay, start cutting your squares out. All right, Vina, you're ready for your step 2. Here is step 2. So Vina, you're going to write your name on top. Oh, you're right. Step 3, you can write your name on top and look at each animal and put them on either the pet side or the wild side.
I don't want to take.
Carefully cutting.
Oh, I'll put it on the wild animal side.
Friends, we are really following directions.
I thought and more.
You started one here. I'm going to keep yours here for you. Yeah, how are we doing at home? Charles's hand is up. Hi, Charles.
I wanted to say that it didn't. You didn't have to put it on the wild side. My grandpa had a spider monkey as a pet.
Whoa, really? Did you guys hear what Charles just shared? He says that his grandfather had a spider monkey as a pet. So wow, I guess you could have certain types of monkeys as pets. So that could be a free choice.
I bet it would be fun at
All
least.
right, guys, as I walk around, I saw Vina gluing the giraffe on the wild side. Oh my goodness, your lion has a red tail.
What does this start with? I know. What was the other thing?
You're
Oh, bird.
nearly ready for gluing. The next
Huh?
Leslie has a bird.
Adeline is cutting.
But there's no sign about the fish.
You'd rather have it as a pet, and they can live in the pet or in the wild.
Pet.
Same thing for fish, pet or wild. You get to make a choice. But what about this guy? Crocodile?
No.
No. What might happen if we had a crocodile pet? Not.
And you
No,
can
we don't
change
want
it.
that. Let's see, Ford.
You could have a crocodile as a pet. You could have an elk as a pet.
Do a shake down and make
You
sure
don't want to finish it at school on Zoom or anything. You could finish it after school, she said, if you want.
Yeah. So, Ellie, you start by writing your name on top. All right, Colin. I think we've got one more animal coming up.
Not a deer in my house. That means you did.
Uh-oh.
But I just had
Oh, well, he had it before I was born.
Oh, please do. So we know it's you.
You'll probably find
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't born yet.
For more room.
one cut the beat off.
He's,
I think he would not.
yeah, you could glue it so it's still there. I mean, when you glue it on the paper, but that's okay. It's still.
Friends at home, Dina just shared that the elephant would not fit through a door if you had an elephant.
If you had an elephant, it would fill up your whole.
It would fill up your whole house. So Dina decided to put the elephant on.
Even it would stick up a chimney.
Oh my gosh, the trunk would go up the chimney, she says. That would not be a great thing. So do a shake test, Harrison. Does everything fit? So, do you see the picture of the house? You see a house on top of some letters? That's the pet side. Where you see the trees, that's the wild side. All right, Colin, you are ready. Please start by writing your name on the top of the page. I see you cut out your animal.
What do you think would happen if you had
Air
this
high five,
pet?
friends. Air high five.
And for what do you think would
So,
happen if you had this?
Harrison, you could add some color to the top. You can color in the wild and the pet blurb.
It's a king cobra. It's got a king cobra. King cobras are dangerous. It could swallow.
So funny.
Yeah,
Here we
king
go.
cobras are
All right,
dangerous.
Adeline, I'm going to go ahead and give this to you. Make sure you write your name on it so that you got it.
I've actually seen one on it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and give this to you, Wheeler, because you might want to finish later. So write your name on it because we're going to keep both your papers together. Hey, Colin, we're not going to make a marker stick right now. We're going to get our other glue stick so we can color, or we can glue, rather. Okay, let's get our earrings. Take your jacket and put it on the back of your chair. You got more room to work? I have not been to Alaska. I wish I had. Now you've got more workspace. If you hang it on the back of your chair, Colin, or put it in your treasure box, there we go. Now we can put our markers back into our box. All right, I see Elliot is gluing carefully.
That's not my glue. I don't have any glue.
Well done. Harrison, you can free draw or read a book since you're done.
I need to bring it back. I don't have. I have more wild animals. But
Do you
my
need more
wild
paper to draw on?
animals- I have more
What?
wild animals, but my wild animal face is always done.
Did you check the back? Oh, I will give you another sheet then.
Yeah.
There you go.
My
So you have more room for your wild animals. Colin, we're taking that apart so that we can have space in our desk to glue. Thank you. You can put it back in your box.
I'm maybe, but you bring my back and I have no glue.
Or you can use another paper. I give Vina an extra paper. There we go. Well done.
I know what you should.
All right. Can anybody at home show me what they're drawing or working on?
I know what you should color the elephant.
What color should I color the elephant?
Gray.
Great. All right. That's the color of an elephant.
Wheeler, did you hear Vina talking about elephants a minute ago?
No.
Vina, can you tell him what you think would happen to an elephant's trunk?
I have an elephant. You had an elephant.
Yay!
Elephant has a pet.
Oh my gosh, Finn!
You
Wow, Finn has sorted his animals.
must fit your whole house, even the upstairs. And the trunk would stick up the chimney.
Kind of like backwards Santa.
Miss Eccles. Legs would be sticking out
Yes.
the front door, and his head would be sticking out the front door. And he wouldn't know where to go potty.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually worried about that too. Would not want an elephant to go to the restroom in my house. Yes, Charles, I see you've got your glue out. Not ideal.
It would go in the backyard.
Before you talk to Harrison. Harrison, let's clean up your area. Do you have a spot where you put papers to go home in? You could put it in your backpack to make sure it stays safe. All right, and then I'm gonna get a recycling bin. So if anybody has paper scraps, I can see some friends already put their paper scraps in here. Colin, do you have paper scraps for me? Here, I got some. And make sure we don't throw away our animals. We're gonna throw away our paper scraps.
I'm actually singing something. Can you guess what type of dog?
Go. Colin, what about this one right there? Oh, we should be in our own space, friends. We're gonna be in our own space, Wheeler. All right. I think you've got a fish on the top side, a cat on the side. What about a bird? Would you want a pet bird, or do you think you want to put it on the wild side?
I want a dog.
Oh.
The green one.
All right, and your ears
I
are clean.
really want to. How do you know the size?
Think about what you know about the animal. What do you know about a monkey? Do you find monkeys in people's houses usually?
What?
Yeah. Let's put your paper scraps in here. So that would go on the wild side. Wild trees.
A monkey, but I put a monkey, but that mine.
There we go.
I put monkey, my monkey, but monkey wants to go.
You did it. You want to go show the friends at home with the camera? Your hard work. All right, guys, we have a special surprise. We were just looking at Finn's finished work. Vina's gonna come up and show hers. Hold it up.
Everywhere.
Look at that. Vina sorted her animals. Claps for Vina. Vina? All right, so for my friends in Miss Vanderdee's room, it's about time for me to go, so we're gonna clean up. If you're yes.
You know what? I have
What?
basic.
Okay, so Wheeler, we gotta clean up for now. You can finish it at home. So I'm gonna put these together so you can take them home. All right, so go ahead and clean up your markers so you're ready for Miss Vanderdee's next activity. Here we go, and then you come back into your backpack. All right, so I know you're not quite done yet, Adeline. I'm gonna use this paper clip to get all your animals together and clip them to your page so you can finish it later. All right, so you can go ahead and clean your area.
I made mine.
Wow, look at that elegant stuff. It is clean and it's ready for the next activity. All right, this can go in your backpack. Vina is ready for the next activity. All right, Colin, we've got some paper scraps and an uncapped glue.
I'm gonna have my friend ready with the next activity.
All right. So close for you. Oh, you're checking? Yep, check off library.
No, I already did.
All right, Colin, so for the animals that are not ready.
Good
see for all these animals that are not cleared, I'm gonna collect them up. And you can include them later, friends. Do you know what I saw? Look at that. You got your fish and your dog on the pet side already and your name on your page. Well done, Colin. All right, now you go to your backpack. All right, guys. Thank you for animal sorting. We'll have new activities next week. Goodbye, friends. For animal sorting, you all did a wonderful job.
Bye, friends. Bye, everybody.
So we're gonna stay on the same Zoom. We're just saying bye to Miss Eccles, right? We're gonna stay on the same Zoom. Okay. And now let's do some checking off on our schedule. Let's see. Okay. Thank you.
It's harder to find cleaning supplies here than you think.
I know, I've been having to use the spray and a paper towel, which is not like as ideal, you know, as Lysol. So we'll see. Here's scissors too. Okay. No, thank you so much. No problem.
I wash my hands right before I come in here.
I know, I do too, because I'm like, yeah, I'm like, sure, it's not ideal, but it's like, what are we gonna do? So yeah, I just clean it before and after, and
Yeah.
it should be.
Also, one other thing, Elliot didn't have scissors, so I looked in the cabinet there, but I couldn't find them. So I have scissors and I Lysol
Okay,
a lot,
that should be fine.
and then gave them to her.
Okay.
So he doesn't have any.
Okay, I will get some extra scissors
Sorry.
then. No problem, that's my fault. All right, everybody, let's do some checking off on the schedule. Let's see here. What do we need to check off? Starts with an L. Library. Let's check off library. Let's see what's next. There's library. Checked off. Next on our schedule starts with an F. Oh, let's see my door holder. Vina, do you want to get the door holder? My door holder? Okay, let's see. An F makes a f sound. So next on our schedule is fundations. Fundations. Okay, let me get Echo and our letters out. And Elliot, my electrician, you want to turn our lights on for us?
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, I meant on, sorry. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do some A and G stuff today. We are gonna do a lot. We're gonna review our letters with Echo. Hello, everybody. Hi. And we are going to practice writing A and G with our markers and boards. We're gonna do our Magnetile boards. And we're gonna do our Play-Doh today in Foundation. So get ready. Okay, here we go. This was the letter, our new letter that we learned on Monday. Do you remember what letter it is? Yay, it's the letter A. Letter A. Do you remember what sound A makes? Sound. A makes an sound, kind of like you're screaming. That's the sound that A makes. Okay, so when we say A, we say A, apple, Okay, you ready? Your turn.
A, apple,
Good. A, apple, Very nice. Okay, let's do the next new letter we learned this week. Does anybody remember this letter? G. Very good. Do you remember what sound it makes? Gah. Okay, try to be more careful. I'll tape it, okay? Try to be more careful. A gah sound, very good. So when we do this card, we say G, gah. Yeah, we say G, game, gah. So G, game, gah. Okay, here we go. My turn first, and then your turn. G, game, gah. Now your turn. Very good. Oh, good. Y'all got it. Okay, I'm going to put up a letter. You tell me the name of the letter. You ready? G. A. Good. Oh, you had to do it so fast. Very good. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'll get you a Band-Aid when I have a chance. Okay, nice job. Now, first thing, let's write them. So we're gonna need, get your foundations packets out, and we're gonna use markers and boards. So get the dry erase marker out, get that board out, and when we're done, we're gonna use our magnet tile boards, okay? Okay, so get your board out and your marker, and make sure that you can see the skyline, the plane line, and the grass line, and the worm line, because for G, we're gonna go down to the worm line. Okay, so you can choose to do this side, if you're gonna be writing bigger, or you can choose to write on this side, and you're gonna be writing a little bit smaller. I'm gonna show you what it would look like on this side that's a little bit smaller, okay? And then Ford, I know that you don't have your foundation stuff at home, so you can just use a pencil and a paper, okay? No problem. All right, let's start with capital A first. Let's start with capital A. All right, so capital A goes from the skyline, slant down to the grass line. Stay on the skyline again, and then slant down to the grass line. Oops, mine got a little bit too slanty, but that's okay. And then we're gonna draw a straight line on the plane line.
Now can I do one?
And that's our uppercase A. I will in a little bit, Ford. Wonderful work, Catherine. Colin, look what we have out. What do you need to get out? Nice work, Harrison. Good work, Wheeler. Nice handwriting, Ford and Vina. Very good. Okay, let's try another capital A, a big A. I'm gonna try to make mine even better than the first one. Try to challenge yourself and make this one like your very, 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 very best handwriting. Okay, I'm gonna start on the skyline, go down to the grass line, start on the skyline again, and slant down to the grass line. And then on the plane line, I'm gonna cut it in half and draw a line on the plane line. Ooh, yeah, that's a good A. Nice A, Wheeler. Very good A, Harrison.
I'm going.
See some uppercase A's, sweetie? Good A's, Vina. Wonderful, Catherine. Okay, we did a very good job with uppercase A. Let's do yes, let's do some silly ones. Very good, Vina. Tell me what's wrong. Good job, Adeline. Tell me what's wrong with this uppercase A. Let's see. I just saw what Catherine did. What's wrong with that uppercase A?
The line is too long.
Oh, world, that line on the plane line is way too long. What if I erase it like that? Now does it look okay? Yeah, now it looks good. Okay, Colin, do an uppercase A in the line. In the line. All right, tell me what's wrong with this uppercase A. Let's see.
Where's my cat?
What's wrong with that one?
It's so big.
Yeah, it looks like, look, it's too high. It's above the skyline. It goes too low. It's below the grass line. And this little line in the middle isn't on the plane line. There's a lot of things wrong with that one. Oh my, Catherine, yikes. Okay, let's practice some lowercase a's now. Now, lowercase a's go from plane line to grass line. Very good. So, put your marker on the plane line, and you just draw a circle down to the grass line. Just a circle. And now we need to give it a tail down to the grass line. And there's our lowercase a. Very good, Vina. Wonderful A, Wheeler and Harrison and Colin. Oops, the tail went a little bit too low, Adeline. It only goes to the grass line. Nice A's, Ford. Charles, did you want to say something or do you want to show us your A?
No, what I want to show the class and you how to make a lowercase, an uppercase A with your pencil.
Okay.
It's really easy. You just need 3 pencils. Well, anything. Pens, pencils. You just need 3 pencils of pens.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, yeah. Show us. Show us how to do an uppercase A with like 3 pencils or something. Let's see. Do y'all see Charles?
Here's the camera. Let's see. Those are the 3 pencils.
Okay.
Now I form them.
Oh yeah, there are the 2. Whoops, move over your camera just a little bit so we can see. Perfect, look, there's that A. Very good, that is definitely an uppercase A. Nice job.
I can't see it.
Here, Colin, will you, Charles, will you talk for a second and then that way your screen will show up?
This is the lowercase A, uppercase A.
Did you see it, Aya? You still can't? I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay, so let's do some more lowercase A's. So put your
your board is a little bit dirty down that delay.
Very nice
Like
job,
down there.
Finn. That's a wonderful lowercase A. Okay, put your marker on the plane line and do a circle down to the grass line. My circle got a little bit squiggly, but that's okay. And then a straight line down to the grass line. And there's your lowercase A. Adeline, good. Very nice, Adeline. Do you want to try lowercase now? Beautiful, Wheeler. Okay, let's do some silly lowercase A's. Tell me what's wrong with this lowercase A. Vina, nice. All right. What is wrong with that?
Wait, it's
lowercase
in the
A?
wrong lines, man. It's in the line, but it's in the
way
wrong
too
lines.
big. Yes, Charles says it's in the lines, but it's in the wrong line.
It's in the
It's not
wrong
supposed to go skyline to grass line. It's supposed to go plain line to grass line. Okay, tell me what's wrong with this lowercase A.
Oh,
What
that's
is
a
that
tail.
one?
Oh, that tail is dog.
Yeah, the tail makes it hard to tell that that's an A. The tail makes
That's
it kind
a
of look
Q,
more like a
alright.
Q, right? So that's why we don't want to do those long curvy tails. Wonderful, Colin. Very good. Okay, tell me what's wrong with this lowercase A.
Nothing really. It's backwards.
It's backwards. Colin, quietly raise your hand. Quietly raise your hand.
Backwards. The line
Yes,
is
Colin.
backwards.
Sure, come on over. You can show. All right. Before we do G, Colin wants to show you his A. Let's see. Okay. So there we go. We got a uppercase A and a lowercase A. Very nice, Colin. Good work. Good job, Colin. All right, there he goes. Okay, Adeline wants to show her uppercase A's before we start G. Sure. Adeline, you want to show them at home? There we go. There's Adeline's uppercase A's in the lines. Good job, Adeline. Wow, we have such good handwriting in here. Okay, now that we've done A's, now let's practice our G's. Let's practice our G. Now remember, uppercase G looks totally different than lowercase g. Let's do uppercase G first. Hold on, Colin. Now we're going to do G. Get your board back out. We're going to do G now. G makes a gah, gah sound. Wheeler Harrison, we're not colors. We're doing the letter G. All right, here we go. Put those markers on the skyline. And we're going to curve around to the grass line, up to the plane line, and then slide backwards on the plane line. There's that uppercase G.
So how much longer is school?
Colin, get your marker and board out. We need to do G.
How much longer is school?
To show you again. Okay, put your marker on the skyline. Curve down to the grass line. Back up to the plane line. And then go straight back on the plane line. And that's your uppercase G. Beautiful, girls. Wonderful. Okay, Vina wants to show you her uppercase G's. Great job, Harrison and Wheeler. All right, Vina, you want to come show these uppercase G's? Good job, Colin. Wonderful. Did you do it in the line? Okay, Vina, come around this way. Aya, did I see your G's? Ford, nice G's. There's Vina's G's. Very good. Here's Adeline's, and Ford is showing us his too. There's Adeline's uppercase G. Very good. Okay, let's do some. Sure, let's do some silly uppercase G's. Come on up, Colin. All right. Very nice G, Catherine. Beautiful handwriting. Okay, Colin wants to show you his uppercase G and a lowercase g. Very good, Colin. Okay, here we go. Silly uppercase G. Tell me what's wrong with this one. Let's see here. What's wrong with that uppercase G?
Way too small.
Yeah, way too small. It's too tiny, too small. All right, tell me what's wrong with this uppercase G.
It's too big.
Yeah, it's a little bit too big. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit too big. Okay, what about this one? This is one I see a lot, okay? What's wrong with this one?
Oh, it's a frowny face, like a snail or something.
Kind of, but what number does that look like? Yeah, it kind of looks like the number 6, doesn't it? Here, Wheeler, please erase all of that coloring. Yeah, the reason why is it's too curvy right here. It needs to have a straight line, not a curvy line. Otherwise, it'll look like a number 6. Okay, let's do one more really good G. We're going to start at the skyline, curve around to the grass line, up to the plane line, and then slide straight back. And that's a great uppercase G. Okay, let's erase our uppercase G's and let's do some lowercase G's. We get to go down to the worm line. All right, we're going to the worm line for lowercase G. You ready? Okay, Adeline, you ready? Let's put our markers on the plane line. And we're gonna make a circle, but we're not done. Now we get to give it a tail down to the worm line. There's your lowercase G. So I see some people, I know G's are tricky. I see some people doing G's like the circle, but then they start their tail in the middle. You see how they start their tail like in the middle? The tail needs to be all the way on the side. Okay, try to get that tail on the side, like that, okay? Nice job, Wheeler. Try to get that tail on the side. Okay, very good, Charles. Wonderful, Aya. Finn, are you raising your hand or are you just stretching, sweetie? You're just stretching? Okay. All right, let's do, very good, Vina. Let's try some more. We're gonna do a circle from plane line to grass line. And then we're gonna do a tail on the side, not from in the middle. Wonderful, Ford and Colin. All the way to the worm line. Good, there's our lowercase G. Makes a gah, gah sound. Very good. All right. It is. Let's do, I go in a second. I gotta do silly G's first. Okay, let's do a silly G. Tell me what's wrong with this G. Let's see, I'm gonna leave one of the good ones up there so we have something to compare it to. What is wrong? Beautiful, Wheeler. What's wrong with this G? What's wrong with
You did it from in the middle. It needs to be on the side.
That tail is starting in the middle. The tail needs to start over here on the side. Okay, tell me what's wrong with this lowercase G.
Whoa, way too high.
It's too high.
It's in the line, but it's not in the right line.
In the wrong line.
In the
All right, tell me what's wrong with this lowercase G.
It's a Q.
It's a Q. The tail is going the wrong way and it turned into a Q. What? That's not right. All right, everybody. Nice job with your markers and boards. Let's go ahead and put our boards back in our foundations bag. We'll erase them and put them back in your foundations bag. And let's put our marker caps back on, nice and tight.
Better, Andy, I cannot see a screen. No, I can.
You can? Okay. Put your marker caps on.
Now you're frozen.
Very good. All right. And now let's get out our magnet tile boards. We haven't done magnet tile boards in a while. All right. Oh, let's see. Everybody is frozen. Oh no. Let's give it a minute.
Am I frozen?
There we go. I can hear you, but you guys are all frozen. Can you hear and see me?
And me, is I left frozen? Yes.
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 Oh, but I can still hear you, so that's good. And you can still hear and see me? Okay. Oh, Catherine just
But
came
you're not
back. Aya
frozen.
just came back. Some of us are starting to. Our internet must be kind of coming in and out. That's okay. All right, let's get our magnet tile boards out. Our magnet tile boards look like this. They look like this. Okay, let's open them up. So our magnet tile boards have all the letters on them. But the thing is, the letters that we've studied and worked on are up here at the top, right? And we need to add some letters up there, don't we? We've done the letter A. We need to put the letter A up there. Let's put the letter A up there. And we also did the letter G. So let's put the letter G up there. Now, letter G on your magnet tile board is a super weird looking G, but this is the letter G. It looks weird, but that's the letter G.
Hey, Miss Vanderant,
So there
we're
we go.
beginning to see a pattern.
Oh, you see a color?
See, it's
Keep
A.
looking till you find
See,
it.
it's A, yellow, yellow.
Yes, we're going to learn more about why some of the colors are yellow and some of them are kind of that pinkish color. We're
Pink.
going to learn more about that. The ones that are this color
Yellow,
are special
yellow.
letters called vowels. We'll learn more about that. Charles, do you have your hand raised? What do you need, sweetie?
I was gonna say that my parents told me that all the pink ones are vowels, so I was gonna say that.
Okay, cool. Okay, what letters did we do last week? Do you remember? Do you remember? We did C for cat, right? So let's put our C up here. And Ford, I know you don't have your magnet tile board at home, sweetie, so don't worry. We'll catch you up tomorrow. Don't worry. You can just watch for a minute. And then what other letter did we do last week? It was an octopus.
We did O.
An O. So find that O. And the O is a vowel, so it's pink. Find that O. And we're going to put the O up there. Very nice.
I think I remember us doing I.
Did we do? We had a.
K-I-N.
Oh yeah. Wait. No, we have. Yes, we've done I for itch, right? So there's my I up there. Yeah, we've done C. So the letters we've done so far, we've done A, B, C. We haven't done D or E yet. We've done F. We've done G and H and I. We haven't done J yet. We've done K and L and M and N and O. So many letters. We haven't done P, Q, U, R, S yet, but we will. We've done T. And we haven't done any of the ones at the bottom, the U, V, W, X, Y, Z yet, but we will. Okay. We've done the T, yep.
Hey,
T
but I
right
thought
there.
we'd done you.
We haven't done you yet. No, we haven't done. Oh wait, we did. Yes, we did. It was for up.
Yeah,
right? You're
because I
right.
remembered the underpants thingy.
Yes, that's right. We had fun with the underpants. Thank you, Aya. You're right. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that.
I already put that up.
So we did you. Thank you, Aya, for reminding me. So there's that you. Oh my goodness. Let's count how many letters we've
And
done
you
so far.
is a thing. So it's
Oh yeah, so use pink. It's a vowel. I'll come around and help you all in a second, Adeline and you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
1, 2,
10,
3,
11,
4,
12, 13,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14
You've done
letters.
13.
Whoa, that's a lot.
1,
These
2,
are the
3,
ones that we
4,
still need
5,
to do
6,
down
7,
here.
8, 9,
That
10,
is a
11,
lot.
12, 13.
Charles, what do you need? Good job raising your hand, Charles.
What is this?
That is the QU. Isn't it weird how your foundations board puts the Q and the U together on the same magnetile? That's weird. Does anybody know why they do that? No, it's because whenever you spell a word with a Q in it, there's always a U right after it. Always. Isn't that cool? So like queen, quilt, quiet, quick, those all have a QU. Every time you write a word with Q, it always has a U after it. So they just put the U there. All right, so we'll do that one later. We haven't done Q yet. All right, if your magnetile board looks like this at home, awesome. If your magnetile board does not look like this in the classroom, I'm gonna come around and help you in a second, okay? So leave it out, I'll come around and help you out. Yes, I will come around and help. But next for foundations, we're gonna do an A and a G out of Play-Doh. So go ahead, and if your magnetile board looks like this, you can close it and put it back in your foundations bag. We wanna make sure that we put it back in the foundations bag, and we wanna make sure the Velcro is closed because we don't wanna lose anything in our foundations bag. Okay, and get your Play-Doh out. And you can do any of these letters out of Play-Doh. You can choose to do a capital A. You can choose to do a lowercase a. You could choose to do an uppercase G, or you could choose to do a lowercase g. All right, any of those letters out of Play-Doh. Maybe you could even do a 4. All right, I'm gonna help the kids in the classroom. Let me, there we go. Oh, you got the top off. Nice. Wheeler, I'll come around and help you. Well, you almost had it. There we go. Good job. Oh, that's okay. I can help you put that. All right, Wheeler, you can help? Oh, that's great, Wheeler. That's wonderful. All right, we're ready. Let's put it back in your foundation stack so you don't lose it. All of it. Yeah, and then we'll get some Play-Doh.
What happened? I'm making a tail. Make a tail.
Oh, you did? Let's see.
I made
Oh, did you get that tail on the G? Very nice. Good job, David. Ta-da! Nice. Colin, you want to put it in your back of your foundations bag and then get your Play-Doh out? All right. Good job, Wheeler. All right, kids at home, I'm gonna turn you around so you can see our classroom. And you can show us any G's that you want to at home. Ooh, Catherine did a great uppercase G. Nice job, Catherine. Wonderful. Oh, and a lowercase G too. Ooh, there's Finn. Finn did an uppercase A and a lowercase A. Very nice. Isley, is your hand up? Do you want to say something? What do you want to say, Isley?
Did you know that one day, like when I was 4, I went to the school because my old school wasn't good for me because when I was 4, like I went to St. Francis when I was 4. So this is an old school.
Yes, I remember that. You were in Charles's class, right? When you were 4? When you were in preschool?
Right.
Yeah. Catherine, that was a great uppercase A. Let's see. Adeline, did you want to show yours? All right, Isley, did you make a letter out of Play-Doh, Isley? Which letter did you make?
I didn't make a letter yet.
Okay, let's get your Play-Doh out. Oh, let's. Okay, no problem. Let's get your Play-Doh out. You can make an A or a G. Okay, Adeline, did you want to share?
What? You have to go over here and see my lap.
Hey, this is fantastic.
I need a seat.
Look at that. There's your seat. Oh, my
I
God.
only did.
This is so good. You did. Okay.
I am
Ooh,
putting
nice G, V,
I'm gonna play with my Play-Doh.
Okay. Oh, that's an A. You're right. Very good. Let's see. What letter did you make, Colin? That's the letter C. Very good. You can make it. Or an A.
I'm gonna play with my Play-Doh.
When you're done making a letter, an A or a G.
I'm done. Get me.
All right, let's see. Person, put your back up to your nose. Good. Very nice.
A cookie. And just goes on that.
All right, looks good, everybody. Oh, very nice. Is that a lowercase A, Catherine? Good job. I love it. What's that? What letter does corn start with? Cup, cup. Yes, you should be. Cup, cup, cup. Corn starts with a C. All right, we're going to have about 1 minute to play with our Play-Doh or to finish up with Play-Doh. And then we're going to start science. Oh, very nice G's, Finn. Good uppercase and lowercase G. Awesome. Oh, yum. So good. Thank you. What do you have? Yum. Thank you. Okay, put your mask over your nose, sweetie. Colin, put your mask over your nose. Good job.
Here is some oatmeal.
Yeah. Oh, yum. Yum. Thank you. Okay, let me get your Band-Aid.
Is it science?
Yeah, we're about to start science.
I'm gonna get my thing for buddy.
You can. Yeah, if you're in the classroom and your desk is cleaned off, you can. Oh, no. You can come get your science thing if you're in the classroom.
Can I get my science makeup?
Is your Play-Doh put away? So you can Play-Doh put away, you can.
Yes, it is.
Then you can get it.
Ta-da!
Nice.
I'm gonna need
Okay, everybody. Nice job with the Play-Doh letters today. You all did a lot of work in Foundation.
I'm not gonna
Good work with that. We are going to check off on our schedule. Let's come on over here to our schedule. There we go. We're going to check off Foundations. Next on our schedule starts with an S. Science. And today in science, I'm very excited. We are gonna finish making our shade structures today in science. We're gonna finish them because tomorrow's the day where you get 2 ice cubes and we're gonna go outside and you're gonna put 1 ice cube right in the sun and then you're gonna put your other ice cube in your shade structure. Charles, grade A. And we're gonna see which one melts faster, okay? So if you're at home, go get your shade structure and keep working on it, okay? If you're done with your shade structure at home, don't worry about it. You could color, you could look at a book for a minute.
I'm done.
You could watch us build it. What, sweetie? Okay. Yes. All right, and Ford, I know that your shade structure is in the classroom. You can finish it tomorrow, don't worry. You can just hang out, play with your Play-Doh for a minute, okay? Charles, nice G. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right there. All right, Wheeler, you want to come make your shade structure? Colin and Harrison, you want to finish up your shade structures? Okay, I'm going to come around and help people in the classroom finish their shade structure. If you're at home, you can work on it. And if you finished it, you can play with your Play-Doh for a little bit, or you can watch us work on it. And Ford, don't worry, you're going to finish yours tomorrow, right, Ford?
I could start a new one at home.
Or you can start a new one at home. That's just fine too, Ford. It's up to you. Yes, you want to get your shade structure, and I'll bring the tape over. So Harrison, you're already done?
Look at my umbrella. My umbrella, Tiki.
All right. Who needs some tape?
I need my umbrella.
I need some tape.
All right, I'll be right there. So where are you going to put your ice cube?
This is not my ice.
No, I know. Where are you going? Oh, you made an umbrella like this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
To keep me safe from the rain.
Well, it's going to keep the ice cube safe from the sun, right?
That's on the ice umbrella.
Okay, an ice cube umbrella. I like it. And you said you needed some tape. I'll come get it.
If you live in and red window, I'm ready. Here and
One more right there. Okay.
that's gonna be the same for my
Miss Vanderendy. Miss Vanderendy.
Right back to help you. Yes, Isley. Yes, Isley. What do you need, sweetie? Oh, very nice, Isley. Awesome. That shade structure looks super duper cool.
I need
Okay, I'll be right there.
Shady. Miss Vanderendy.
Yes.
Did you know that there's 2 parts for the one that's going to be in the shade and the one that's going to be in the heat? So I put one magnet tile over the one that's going to be in the shade and keeping one of the boxes open and separating them with another magnet tile in between. And you can like put the ice cubes in.
Nice. So you know where you're going to put your ice cube.
Yep.
Okay, so you sit down and raise your hand quietly. I'll come to you and
Alright, what about you? I need this here. Raise your hand and I'll come to you when I see you. Leave it that way, right there. But you could try.
Ding dong.
Tomorrow we could finish our paper. If we have some time.
Ding. Ball. Hello, Ford. Hello, Ford. Hi, Ford. Do you like my shape structure? I'm almost done with it.
Oh, flat roof. Oh, yeah, they'll both work really well.
See how there's one for like the shady one and one for the like the sun one. Okay, so that screaming was my big brother. He always screams when he loses a game. I'm just telling you where that screaming is coming from. It's he is very annoying.
All right, how's it going at home? Your shape structures are going well? All right.
I made a dot song. Great, are you all done with yours? I made a dot song. Are you all done with yours? Yes, it's dot song. I put some red hearts in there. But this will come out. I brought very rough.
Ah.
Okay, mine is the dot dot. Yeah, I got to. Do you want to? No, Colin, do you want to? Yeah, I do.
Okay, kids at home, Colin wants to show you how he made his shade structure. Let's see, tell us about it, Colin.
It's called a stop sign for bulldozer stop for somebody can go in a boat.
Wait a second, I thought you said this was the Ice Cube umbrella.
Yeah, but I changed it.
Well, okay, but it's gonna keep your ice cube nice and shaded, right?
Wheeler, do you want to tell about yours?
Mine is called
Okay.
Ice Cube.
Do you want to tell about yours, Elliot?
Mine is flat. That's what I
You want to tell about yours, Tina? Okay, come on up.
All right, kids at home, Vina's gonna show you her ice cube structure that she made. Tell us about it, Vina.
This is called the paper roll ice cube protector. So it's made, I'll show you how to make it. First, you get 2 paper rolls,
Like that idea that
tape them together. Now for the decoration. You can wrap around a beautiful construction paper around it, and then on the outside, you can do whatever you want to make it beautiful. to make it to do a strap around to do a strap around my structure.
All right. Did you tell them all about it? You even told them the name of it? Cool. Adeline, did you want to tell anybody at home about your shade structure? Or maybe you're not done yet?
I'm not done yet. I need a square for in a block frame. You're having to get a block frame. Then I'm going to need paper in the paper. I needed 6 pieces of tape. I need 6 pieces of a little piece of paper.
You need more tape?
Yeah, I need a little bit of more tape. If I take a piece of paper, I can't cut a big enough piece out. I need a big.
Okay, get your scissors out.
You need help? You doing good? You need help? I need this. I want to stop here.
Okay.
Oh,
Structure.
I'm gonna keep opening up like that's for all the way. These are right to stop.
Nice. Oh, good job. You got it. Nice. And you fold it. Oh, perfect, Elliot. You're such a good cutter. So good.
Here. Now can you please follow me?
Sure. Love
Mine is kind of flat.
Oh, that was such a good idea you had, Adeline. I loved your idea of the flag. Me too. I do too. Super duper cute. I love these.
More tape. More tape. I need some more tape. I need some.
I'll be right there, Dawn.
And then I'm going to. Ah. Ah. Forward.
You guys are gonna need to start finishing up. Our shade structures. Are we almost done?
Oh, we do. I know tape. But it can't do. I need. Are we supposed to do this? Say one question tomorrow?
We're gonna get your ice cubes tomorrow and your shade structures tomorrow. Out of the way. Tina and Elliot both put a flag on there too. We really like that flag. Right? That's awesome.
I don't need some more tape. I need a little more. I need a little more tape too. I'll tell you where more tape. I need more tape. I need
know that they had changed them, that they had like asked it to come over.
Okay, I think we're starting to finish up with our shade structures. I think we're almost ready to start story time. Ooh, maybe we can finish that Fly Guy book.
I'm gonna need.
You can have some more. Is there any more down there?
I'm gonna need another.
Okay, Adeline wants to show you her shade structure. Okay, Adeline, you want to tell them about your shade structure? Oh, careful, careful, sorry.
So this is a and then this is on top, and I use paper on the bottom, and then this is top, and I put it to make it more steady. I put it on the side of it.
Oh my goodness, so good. I can't wait to try these out tomorrow. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead. Start finishing up these shade structures. We're gonna do some checking off on our schedule. Excuse me, sweetie. All right, let's see here. I am gonna check off science. There we go. Next on our schedule is story time. And then we're all done. Then you're gonna have a really nice long break and do some Spanish with Maestra later if you want to, after a nice long break. All right, Alan, go sit down, sweetie. Okay, real fast.
No.
Yeah, you did? Nice. You're learning Spanish.
Miss Vanderbangi,
Nicely.
did you know I know 2 Spanish words? To say hello in Spanish and goodbye. Hola.
Yes. What is that? What does hola mean in Spanish, Isley?
Hi.
Yes, you're learning so much Spanish. Wonderful. All right, everybody, let's start some story time. We started this book yesterday and then we didn't have time to read it. It's called Fly Guy Presents Space. Okay, we left off on this page. There are many other objects in our solar system. Meteoroids are small rocks. When they fall towards Earth, they're called meteors. A shooting star is really a meteor. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. A shooting star is really a meteor. That's what it looks like. That is so cool. I love learning new things. Comets are large pieces of rock, dust, and ice that orbit the sun. Comets are called dirty snowballs. Asteroids are made of a rock and metal. An asteroid belt is made up of lots of asteroids. Colin, do you have a question? I think we're pretty much done with the shade structures, but I'll help you in just a minute. Astronauts are people who travel into space to find out more about it. There is no gravity or oxygen in space. Astronauts go on zero gravity flights to learn how it feels to move without gravity. These rides are like very fast roller coasters. The picture. Astronauts wear special clothes to keep them safe. Spacesuits keep astronauts warm or cool, and they let them breathe. So their spacesuits have lights, helmet, gloves, temperature control valve, safety tether, and a protection. Wow. A spacecraft is a vehicle that travels into space. There are many different types of spacecrafts. A space capsule is carried into space by a rocket. Some return to Earth by splashing down in the water. A space shuttle also blasts off using rockets. When it returns to Earth, it lands on a runway like an airplane. Astronauts can live on space stations. A space station can be as long and wide as a football field. Whoa. Astronauts have done amazing things. The first person in space, the first American person to orbit Earth, the first astronaut to walk on the moon, the first teachers to be part of the Teach in Space program, and the first woman to command a U.S. space shuttle.
What about the other one?
Wow.
What about the other one?
I think I read all of them. The first person in space, first American to orbit the Earth, first astronaut to walk on the moon, first teachers to be part of the Teach in Space program, and the first woman to command a U.S. space shuttle. Animals were sent into space before humans. The first creatures in space were fruit flies. Albert II became the first monkey in space. A dog named Laika became the first animal to orbit Earth.
What does that little guy say? Fly guy?
It says first in space. Scientists can learn about space through telescopes. A telescope is a tool that uses lenses and mirrors to make faraway objects look nearer. There is still a lot to be learned about space. Earth is the only planet scientists know of that have living things on it. But scientists think that there could be other life in the universe. Mars rovers are robots that explore Mars. Scientists are studying if there was ever water on Mars. If there was water there, there might have been life. And Fly Guy says, aliens? When Buzz got home, he made his very own asteroid belt. We learned a lot about space today, Buzz said. I can't wait for our next field trip. And Fly Guy says, look, Fly Guy, I made it out of rock. Or no, Buzz says, look, Fly Guy, I made it out of rocks and metal. And it's a belt. Get it? Because an asteroid belt is made of rocks and metal. That's pretty funny. All right, let's read some other books. This is a fun one. It's a fiction book. So it's just pretend. It's not real. It's a fiction book. It's just for fun. It's made up story, okay? And it's called Space Rock. Let's see. My name is Bob. I go to Center School. I'm going to tell you a strange story. You may not believe it, but it's true. It all started on the day of our big class project. We were standing in the schoolyard, and Miss Goodhart was blowing up my balloon. Soon, every kid had a balloon, and every balloon had a little postcard tied to it. So all the kids have balloons, and they all have little cards tied to them. Wherever the balloons landed, people would find the cards and mail them back to us. I held on tight to my red balloon. Ready, class? Called Miss Goodhart, and we all let go at once. Up, 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 our balloons went. So a long time ago, like when your parents were kids, when I was a kid, that was a really popular thing to do, to like let balloons go and stuff. But now we know that it's really not very good to let balloons go. It's not very good for our Earth because the balloons, they turn into trash, right? And they just land somewhere and then they're trash and they're not good for animals because then maybe animals might think they're food and eat them and then get sick. So this book is kind of old. We don't really release balloons like this anymore. Now we know better. Hey, look, someone shouted. There's one caught in the tree. It's probably Bob, someone else said. It was a red one. It probably was mine. Then a gust of wind pulled it loose. The red balloon sailed into a cloud and disappeared. All right, I said. After school, I walked home by myself. I was humming and kicking a little can. Where had my balloon gone, I wondered? Who knows? Maybe it was on its way to Mars. The can rolled under a bush. I reached in and felt around, but I couldn't find it. Instead, I pulled out a rock. It was sort of shiny, as if it had glitter on it, and it looked like it had a face. It was neat. I put it in my pocket and went home. Yes, sweetie. It can. Yes, you're right. All right, when I got home, I put the rock on my desk. Then I did my math homework. Math is always hard for me. Now, what is 37 plus 14? I thought to myself. I held the rock and turned it over in my hands. 51! It was almost like I heard a voice, like the answer just popped into my head. Wow, that was easy. That night, I got my homework done in no time. After dinner, I played with my race cars. I put the rock in one car and a big marble in the other car. The rock won every single race. Maybe I was crazy, but the rock almost looked like it was smiling. That night, I put the rock on my table. It seemed to be glowing. I got into bed. Then I heard a little noise. It seemed like a lawnmower from very far away, or like a bee buzzing. Where was that noise coming from? I wasn't sure. I got back into bed and turned out the light. Once again, I heard the noise. Now I was sure the noise was from in my room, and it seemed to be coming from the glowing rock. I picked it up, and I held it next to my ear. Can you hear me now, Bob? I almost fell out of bed. The rock is talking to him now. Time is running out, shouted the rock. I really need your help. Wow, I said. I never saw a talking rock before. And you didn't need to shout. I can hear you now. Oh, good, said the rock. That shouting was using up all my energy. You humans don't hear very well, do you? This is what the rock told me. I come from the planet Caldor, he began. My planet is big and flat. There are no hills, no trees, no rivers. There are no roads, no houses, no cars. We just float above the ground and take energy from the sun. Gee, it sounds like a fun place, I said. Very funny, said the rock. It's my home and I like it, but I wanted to explore the galaxy. I wanted to go farther than any rock has ever gone. So some friends and I got into a spaceship and we blasted off. After many years, we came to your planet. We call it Earth, I said. I know, said the rock. It's a very nice planet. It's one of the nicest planets I've ever seen. Thank you, I said. All right, this is the last page we're gonna read and then we need to stop for today, but we can finish this book in morning meeting tomorrow. We flew over mountains and seas and deserts and cities. It has been very interesting for us. We took pictures to show the other rocks at home. We traveled only at night. Why, I asked. So that no one would notice us, said the rock. Okay, so I'm gonna put my marker there as a bookmark, and we will finish reading this book in morning meeting tomorrow. Remember, this is not real. This is a fiction book, just for fun. It didn't really happen. Charles, did you want to say something?
What did it say that the thing that was in space was a fruit fly, the Fly Guy book?
Yes, the Fly Guy book. Oh, I'm sorry if you've been raising your hand for that long. I was busy reading. I didn't see. Let's see. Yes. So a long time ago, before they sent people into space, they sent animals into space first to make sure that they would come back okay. Like they tested it out on animals first. And look, in 1947, the first creature in space were fruit flies. And then in 1949, the first monkey in space was named Albert II.
Your plan for what?
And then in 1957, they sent a dog into space. And he orbited Earth, the dog. So those were the first animals in space. And then once the animals came back safe, then they started sending humans in. I think that's how it worked. All right, everybody, let's do some checking off on our schedule. Let's check off story time. Whoops. There we go. I'm checking off story time. Next on our schedule for the kids at school is to pack up and go home. So I'm going to turn us around. Let's say bye to everybody, and we will see you in the morning.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Have a great day.
Bye. 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 Bye.